Stephanie.
Gavin had shared in our group about how what I heard him bring up is like Gandhi and those types of teachers and mentors I want to use for me in the world had that like steadfast, like there was no movement of no, that Gandhi was peace, like no matter what.
Yep. Yep. And non-violent piece of that too.
Right, flowed like that for me kept standing out was flow through me, that sense of peace
Yep.
and positive like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a great lead in as we're moving to the next component, which is about world peace. And Heather, you're going to be clearing this one, so we'll keep you on your toes because we're swapping over you and I because Claudia had to get called away. So, um, and Gervin, we're going to bring you on if we can. How are you?
Great, thank you, Barry. Hi, everyone.
All right. Um, so, what was one of the things that came up for you around inner peace?
Yeah, integrating the selves together. So, parts of myself that I might be rejecting or participating with in a kind way.
Yeah.
And it's coming home to a sense of integration, coming home to the self in kinder ways.
Okay. Obviously we're moving from inner peace to world peace, which is the second of our three-part process. And world peace, the statement I've got is I'll get you to say it. Someone else will write it down so you'll be able to see it on the chat room. But I'll get you to repeat after me. I envision a world
I envision a world
where all nations
where all nations
together in harmony,
gather in harmony,
come together in harmony,
come together in harmony,
promoting global peace and unity.
promoting global peace and unity.
Okay, yeah. What comes up for you when you hear that?
The word unity,
Yeah.
that sense of union, a global union,
Yeah.
which is really where I feel we need to be headed.
Okay, so what's the
And
stress around this for you? I know you agree with the statement, I get that. What's the stress associated with it with you?
can I just hear the whole statement again, please?
If you look at the chat room, you'll see it there, and I'll get you to say the whole thing again.
Oh, sure. I just wanted to let
Okay,
that
I'll get you to say,
set.
I envisage a world, I envision a world
Oh, I envision a world
where all nations come together
where all nations come together
in harmony,
in harmony,
promoting global peace and unity.
promoting global peace and unity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So connection. Yeah. Inner and outer connection.
Yep. Yeah, the stress is actually on that word unity. And unity to me is about not even just accepting diversity, like we had a situation, initially we used to oppose anything that was different. And then we go through a stage where we tolerate it. It's like, I'll tolerate you being a left-hander, that's okay. Like, you're not really, but I'll tolerate it. It's like I'm a big person here. And then we sort of move to acceptance, which is a huge step. And I think the final component is really just coming from love and recognizing that diversity, actually, we all win. Like, if everyone here looked like me and had my thoughts and my actions, this would be a really boring conversation we'd be having. I mean, we'd all agree with each other at least, but it wouldn't sort of go anywhere. And so diversity actually supports our growth. And it's not something that should just be tolerated. We should be encouraging it, like actively encouraging diversity. Does that make sense to you?
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
You got anything you want to
Can I just, I just, for me, I feel I want to add healthy diversity because, yeah, I know what you're saying. I just feel
Okay.
healthy diversity rather than, because, you know, we could have a lot of diversity within the world and it's not necessarily, I don't know. I'm just feeling that that could be a useful word. I'm interested in your.
Not actually a word that's in this statement. So I guess diversity is one of the things that we're aiming for in order to have unity.
Yeah.
And I guess part of it is accepting people's views that we would consider to be unhealthy. You know, like that's the tricky part, isn't it? Like, if we're saying people can have what views they want, doesn't that mean we also have to accept views that are opposed to what we believe in? I don't know the answer. It's a tough question. If anyone's got the answer, please let me know. I've been grappling with this for 60 years. But if we're really talking about that, we should be acknowledging and going, you've got just as much right to believe what you believe in, even though I completely on the opposite fence. Otherwise, in some ways, we're doing the same thing. Oh, good, Latanya, you've got the answer for me.
I won't say that I have the answer, but I will tell you, based on experience with children,
Yep.
of multiple diverse opinions, socioeconomic standings. I'm in the melting pot right now in New York City. And as an educator, it is imperative that my psyche be willing to embrace diversity.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying my psyche, because it is my mental that fights with it when my heart says love.
Yep.
And so it is reprogramming, disturbing my mindset, interrupting my thought processes to stay in a place of acceptance.
Awesome.
For my yay and my nay, and still being okay to accept somebody's nay or yay.
Okay, thank you. So Heather, I'm going to get you to clear this, and then we'll hear from from Kathy in a second. I'll get you to clear it first, and you can actually hear from Kathy if you need to, but you've got this one.
Okay. All right. Actually, I'm interested in what Kathy has to say first before I clear it.
Okay.
Thanks, Heather. I think the feeling that I get around diversity is that if every one of us goes around this room, there'll be areas that we're diverse on, but there might be 95% of the areas that we have commonality on. And I always think about my dad and a very good man that I called my lifelong uncle. And they worked out that they fought on the opposite ends of a fence in one particular battle on one particular day. And the one was fighting for the Germans and the other one was fighting for the South African army. And years later, when they realized that and they were drinking buddies and best mates, it possibly puts so many things in perspective. That they had so many areas of commonality and they really loved each other as people, but yet had a very diverse set of beliefs based on an environment for a particular period of time.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Kathy. That was one. I think we're definitely ready to clear this now. So thank you. Just so heartfelt. It's like, well, it's just really deep. It feels like such deep love. That's where we're going for, not just love, deep love. Okay. Where we were, Gervin, was it you that started? Are you able to say that? Would you like me to break it down?
Sure.
The sentence?
We need to get to.
I envision a world where all nations gather in harmony, come together in harmony, promoting peace and unity.
Nice. Thank you. Beautiful. Very clear.
Awesome. Well done. Thanks, Heather.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to really we're going to be diving in a little bit deeper here at this stage. So, Alexis, I'm going to bring you on.
Hello.
The statement, hello, Alexis. The statement I've got for you is, I believe in the power of open dialogue. No, let me get this right. Yeah, I believe in the power of open dialogue to reduce conflicts peacefully on a global scale.
Okay. I believe in the dialogue.
I believe in the power of open dialogue
I believe in the power of open dialogue
to resolve conflicts peacefully
to resolve conflicts peacefully
on a global scale.
on a global scale.
Yep.
Okay. I believe in the power of open dialogue to
Reduce conflicts.
okay, that's what I have. Resolve conflicts on
No,
a global
reduce
scale.
conflicts.
Reduce.
Yes, ultimately. Oh, it actually is resolved. There you go. So I actually got it wrong.
In the chat.
No. Okay. So can you just say, just say the whole thing one more time for me?
I believe in the power of open dialogue to resolve conflicts on a global scale.
Say this peacefully on a global scale. It was. Oh, well, we know this is going to be a block when it takes us 10 times to get to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I am okay. I believe in the power of an open dialogue to resolve conflicts peacefully on a global scale.
Okay. So I know you agree with that. What's
I did.
going on while you're saying that internally? Has this been your experience?
Um, yeah, no, I mean, you know, yes, I believe this. However, there are so many factors when the dialogue starts that I don't want to say prevent, but there's just seems like there's just so many walks of life and so many different areas that folks are coming from. For instance, abuse. So that dialogue will it's like there's so many starting points, there's so many starting lines for this journey for everyone. And finding everyone or that commonality, that common line can be a bit difficult.
Okay. Yep. I'm actually just going to clear this one straight away. It's not as big, but I think it's really an important one for us to clear. And this is sort of recognizing this, the power of open dialogue, and to really start bringing this on a global scale. So this is not just for us, but for everyone on the planet. So can you say it again for me, please?
I believe in the power of open dialogue to resolve conflicts peacefully on a global scale.
That's a lot stronger, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, that was actually awesome.